When you picture Apple computers, sleek visions probably flood your mind. The glossy MacBook Pro perched on a bustling coffee shop table, or the robust Mac Studio humming away in a designer's studio. Maybe it's a towering Mac Pro, a beast reserved for the elite pros pushing creative boundaries. These icons steal the spotlight, but tucked away in Apple's arsenal is a quiet underdog that's been crafting its own legend for years, often flying under the radar. It's the Mac Mini, this unassuming little powerhouse that defies expectations with every generation. Hey, if you've got a soft spot for a compact tech that packs a punch, drop a comment below. What's the smallest gadget that's ever surprised you? At first glance, the Mac Mini seems almost disarmingly straightforward. A pint-sized aluminum cube that could pass for a high-end bookend. Folks might dismiss it as too basic, too cute to compete in the big leagues. But don't let the size fool you. Over the decades, it's carved out a cult following as the ultimate blend of tiny footprint and titanic performance, one of the most compact yet ferocious desktops in the tech universe. That magic formula of minuscule form-meeting monstrous might has always set apart, and now, as whispers of the future swirl, all eyes are on the horizon, the M5 Mac Mini. Buzz is building that this next evolution could deliver Apple's boldest upgrade yet, fueled by cutting-edge silicon that reimagines what's possible in such a small package. To grasp why the M5 feels like such a seismic shift, let's rewind the tape to Mac Mini's origin story, a tale of ingenuity born from a deceptively simple challenge. Back in 2005, Apple faced a nagging question echoing through the industry. Could they craft an affordable gateway into the Mac world without skimping on that signature polish? The answer arrived in a gleaming silver enclosure, futuristic in its stark simplicity, but with a clever twist. No screen, no keyboard, no mouse included. It was a bare-bones box meant to pair seamlessly with whatever peripherals you already owned, slashing the price tag, and making the leap from Windows to Mac OS feel effortless. That move wasn't just smart. It democratized the Mac, inviting students, tinkerers, and curious switchers to dip their toes in without breaking the bank. As the years unfolded, the Mac Mini didn't chase the glamour. It simmered in the shadows while flashier siblings like the MacBook Pro and vibrant iMacs hogged headlines. Yet, a devoted tribe grew around it. Budget-conscious students rigging dorm setups, developers craving a clutter-free coding haven. Even pros discovering this wee warrior could tackle workloads that belied its modest stature. Through the Intel era, it stayed true to its roots, a steadfast square with incremental hard upgrades, never demanding center stage, but quietly proving its mettle. Then, like a plot twist in a blockbuster, 2020 flipped the script. Apple unveiled its homegrown silicon revolution with the M1 chip, and the unpretentious Mac Mini was first in line to wear the crown. What had been a solid, if unflashy, entry-level rig. Fine for emails and light browsing, morphed overnight into a silent assassin. Gone was the clunky Intel Core. In its place, an ARM-fueled marvel that turned heads and benchmarks alike. For under $700, this pocket rocket sliced through 4K video edits, powered intricate app builds in Xcode, and devoured pro-grade software without a whisper fan noise or a flicker of sweat. It wasn't just fast. It was efficient, elegant, a testament to Apple's alchemy of power and poise. The ripple effects lingered. The M2 in 2023 dialed up the speed without touching the iconic shell, and the M4 in 2024 refined further, all while honoring that minimalist ethos. Apple's playbook for the Mini is crystal clear. Leave the outside alone if it's already poetry in motion, and pour every ounce of innovation into soul within. Year after year, they amplify the efficiency, turbocharge the capabilities, turning what could be a relic into a perennial reinvention. And now, the M5 chapter beckons, with Apple once more gearing up to shatter limits in ways that feel straight out of sci-fi. Leaks from the supply chain and trusted insiders paint a vivid picture. Prototypes are in testing. Code names like J873G for the standard M5 model and J873S for a rumored M5 Pro sibling have leaked, hinting at a dual-tier lineup for the first time. Imagine that. The everyday powerhouse for your home office, and a Pro Edition luring workstation warriors who crave Mac Studio muscle minus the bulk, all cradled in one hand. This isn't just an upgrade. It's a strategic fork in the road, democratizing elite performance like never before. At the heart of it all pulses the M5 chip, forged on TSMC's bleeding-edge 3-nanometer process. A wizardry of density that squeezes more punch from less space, slashing heat and sipping power like a pro athlete conserves energy. Expect a colossal stride over the M4, especially in the trenches of demanding workflows. Blistering GPU leaps for ray trace renders and Metal 3 wizardry, a beefed-up CPU with extra cores for seamless multitasking, and the neural engine, that AI nerve center, getting a massive glow-up to orchestrate real-time miracles. We're talking buttery 8K edits, on-the-fly 3D simulations, and AI-fueled creativity that once demanded server farms, now humming from your desk in whisper-quiet bliss. Base storage might finally crest 512 gigabytes. RAM ceilings could soar past 32 gigabytes, ensuring even the entry model laughs at yesterday's limits. Sure, the burning question lingers. Will Apple finally shake up the silhouette? Spoiler, probably not. The M4's recent slim down and thermal tweaks are too fresh to fiddle with, echoing Apple's timeless wisdom seen in the enduring MacBook Pro or iMac curves. Expect the same beguiling box, aluminum minimalism that blends into your space like a shadow, but with whispers of tweaks. Smarter vents for cooler runs, rearranged ports for sleeker cable management, maybe even fresh hues like a stealthy space black to sync with the Pro lineup. It's the Mac Mini's superpower, after all, vanishing into the background while the real fireworks erupt inside. Those internals, they're the true showstopper, a symphony of smarter, swifter silicon that elevates the Mini from compact contender to category crusher. The 3-nanometer CPU won't just multitask. It'll foresee your needs, zipping through code compiles and data crunches with vampiric efficiency. The GPU's core count swells, priming for immersive graphics that make 3D artists weep with joy, while the neural engine turns AI from gimmick to game changer, automating edits, generating assets, and unlocking workflows that feel downright prescient. Power draw dips, so your setup stays serene, cool to the touch, silent as a library, ready for marathons of 8K mastery or AI-accelerated ideation without a stutter. In the end, these evolutions aren't mere specs on a sheet. They're a promise that the M5 Mac Mini will hand pros and hobbyists alike a David-sized slingshot against Goliath rigs. It challenges the notion that raw might demand a sprawling tower, proving Apple's compact ethos can outmuscle behemoths while slipping into your life unnoticed. This focus on compact power is the heart of the M5 Mac Mini. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.